Hello everyone. I'm embarrassed to say that I just recently discovered an area that is pretty much basically in my backyard. I had no idea it was there. This is an area on the east side of Jomtien 2nd Road. And the area outlined is an area that I have explored before. However, the other area where the red line goes looks like a continuation of Soi 7. And just to the north of that, there is a road called Rompho. Now, there is a spa resort type place on Jomtien Beach Road that's called Rompho, so I'm going to guess it's the same people involved. So somewhere in the past, someone came over and developed this area, and as the red outlined area is the area that I have explored before, but I had no idea that where that red line looks like an extension of Soi 7, and when you get over there, there's actually no name, according to Google Maps, for that particular street, road, sidewalk, but just to the north of it, it is called Rompho. Anyway, that area is absolutely cram-packed full of bars, restaurants, and all the normal massage shops, barber shops, all those kinds of things, and I had no idea it existed. Anyway, I decided to go over there once I found it and take a cruise around and do a short video about it. Here I am at the Jomtien 2nd Road end of Soi 7, which goes down that way. Now, across 2nd Road here, there are a number of shops over in that direction. And usually when I go by there, I'm going south on 2nd Road. And I have gone in the first driveway that I come to over there and looked around. There's a number of shops and some eateries and things. But from my level on the ground, I never really looked over in this direction. I didn't realize that what is effectively an extension of Soi 7, although over on that side of the highway it's called Rompho, goes way back in there. It's a huge area. There are more clubs and businesses in there, I believe, than the entire length of Soi 7. Anyway, the reason I never really discovered it before was I didn't go in the right entrance, you might say. This part, of course, is to the north. Like I said, I went over there and rode around a bit and looked. Number of shops. There's a big produce market here. Never paid too much attention to that. I'm not even sure if it's open in the daytime. But there are a lot of places to get a lot of little eateries all scattered back in there too. But what I never did was come in this entrance. I always came in over from there. And lo and behold, this is Rompho. There's another street to the south that parallels this. It doesn't even have a name on Google Maps. But I was amazed. I came over here a couple of days ago and took a ride around. I think there are more bars, restaurants, eateries, massage parlors, all those kinds of things in this area than the entirety of Soi 7. once the traffic clears out a little bit here. Of course, everybody is always impatient and wants to get by, including me. So I'll just slink on through here. But there are bars over here, and there are bars over here, and there are bars over here. This little section seems to be where all the barbers are. There's a whole bunch of them right along this little area. Haircut from 120 baht. That's pretty reasonable for Thailand. And of course, cutting through from one side to the other are a number of these short roads like there. And more bars. Barber shops. Need to take a piss? There's a place to go. Speed bumps, of course, always make things interesting. Party girls. This Sea Dog bar. Apple bar too. Tattoo shops. All the normal things for the tourist and out on the town type folks. Yeah, I was just amazed when I came over here how far back this goes. You and me. Honey bun? Honey bar, sorry. Hawaiian bar. Spice Bistro. Orange bar. Jan bar. The Garden bar. All kinds of places back in here. And it goes even further. We got the Spirit House, of course, necessary item. Now it doesn't seem like there's much going on here because it's a large parking area, but we get all the way back in here. More restaurants. And more restaurants. Lots and lots of places to eat back here. And of course this road out here where that car is making a left turn either loops back around to Second Road, or if you make a right turn to go down, it goes directly to Second Road. There's my bar. Not my bar literally, but the name of it. Another bar. Indian food. So this is quite a large area. Like I said, either side of this is probably as long as Soi 7. And this has got two roads, although this is almost more like a sidewalk, I guess. I don't know for sure. Doesn't have a name on Google Maps. Ooh. We should definitely go. We can't see those signs too good. They're overpower the camera. But that's it. Naughty Girl Bar. Lots of that kind of activity going on over here, I am sure. Anyway, just cruising around. Chinese tea bar, Big Boss bar, the Remember bar, and a number of street vendors. Now, of course, this is supposed to be the side, no vehicles, or cars anyway, but doesn't deter the motorcycles at all. Lots of the bars here have pool tables, too. Like there's one's got, I don't know, 4 or 5 pool tables here. It's a very common feature here. Kim Bar, Drunk Bowls Bar. It's just an amazing place. And here it was hiding. After the months that I lived here, I had no idea this place existed. But I'm glad I found it because it's an interesting diversion. I love this bar. Wasn't that a country western song? I think so. More restaurants. Bars. Flower bar. A Belgian bar. The Dow bar. Not sure exactly what that's referring to, but there it is. We Will Rock You. The All Blue Bar. Nice place. Double D. Well, that's suggestive. I don't know if it's absolutely true, but an interesting name. Here we go. More bars. Like I said, lots with pool tables, even open pool tables. And I'm sure there is a certain number of the people that frequent down here that are regulars. It's a big place. The corner house on the corner, or pool tables. A little kebab place, money exchange, all the necessary items. The Big Crocodile Bar. Parking for motorbikes. So rather than Soy 7, which is a kind of narrow little road, or a narrow little soy, and parking can sometimes be a problem in getting through there with cars, especially going in two different directions. This is a much more open area. Now, Rompho is a name of a big massage spa that's down on Beach Road. So maybe sometime in the way back when, whoever owned that came over here and started to develop this area. Quite interesting and well worth a visit, in my opinion. Anyway, that's a quick little tour. I'll end it here. Bye for now.